Today's lesson, grade 2 theory, practice in music theory by Josephine McCoy. We'll be basing this on is on triplets, and we are on page 10. If you read the top of page 10, it says a beat that can be divided into 2 equal parts can also be divided into 3 equal parts, and we call that a triplet. And we write it with a square bracket or with a round bracket like a slur and the number 3 in there. So, first of all, I want you to write down the definition of a triplet. Okay? So, the definition of a triplet is this. The definition reads, a triplet is when we write 3 notes in the time, space, or value of 2 notes. With the same value. A triplet is when we write 3 notes in the time, space, or value 2 notes with the same value. Right. What do I mean? Is that familiar to you? I would hope so. Do you agree that we can split each beat into 2 equal parts and it still coincides with our time signature? Okay. Triplet is when we have 3 notes in the time or space of 2 notes. That is very important, otherwise you would say that that's a dotted crotchet, right? But with that, it makes them a little bit shorter, so you can fit 3 notes in exactly the same time. Alright. I'm going to let you experience it, because then you'll understand it. Okay, so we're going to clap. We're going to go line for line. I'm going to tap the 2-4 beat with my foot, and you're going to clap with your hands. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2. Right. Cool. This one will sound 1 and 2 and. That's how we say it. Right, so here we go. It's a 2-4 beat again. And clap. And 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. You see, for every tap that my foot gives, we're clapping 2 with our hands. Right? And 2 and. So this we call 1, 2. 1 and 2 and. Okay? When you get to a triplet, you fit 3 notes for every tap. It's got a specific way to say it. I don't remember it. I just say ra-ta-ta. So that's what works for me. So watch. Watch and then don't clap, but feel it. And then we're going to do it again. Right. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll do everyone twice. 2, 1 and 2. Go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Don't rush. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and ra ta 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 ta. Understand the principle? Okay. So for every beat my foot gave, it was a crotchet beat. Your hands clapped 2 notes for every beat here, and 3 notes for every beat here. It's still the same beat. So the definition says a triplet is when we have 3 notes in the time of 2 of the same value. So if I wrote this down, what is the value of it?
2.
Yeah? 3 notes in the time of 2 of the same value, which gives you a crotchet. Does it make sense? All good?
Sure.
Almost got swallowed whole, but just another one. 3 crotchet triplet. 3 notes in the time of 2. No, of the same value is equal to 1 minute. 3 notes in the time of 2.
Oh, the same value.
This is like maths.
Oh,
Okay?
alright.
So you get a whole mathematical equation and you just simplify certain things and then you work out your result. You get this and you basically swallow your tongue because you get a panic attack because you don't know what a triplet means. 3 notes in the time of 2. Oh, of course. 3 crotchets in a triplet, the same value as 2. And 2 crotchets is equal to a minute. If I did this, what do you see? A triplet consisting out of 3 semiquavers. What is the value of this triplet? 2 what? Semiquavers. And that is equal to
1 quaver.
1 quaver. You might ask, but why make things so complicated? So let me demonstrate. Ever heard this song? And you know the rest. So listen to 2 quavers. That's a crotchet. Quavers. Okay? But now you've heard this before. Triplet in there.
Sounds good.
So how do we write it? It doesn't sound like the 2 quavers. I want a ta-ta-ta in there. Use a triplet. Okay? Does it make sense?
Play the whole song for us.
Maybe another day. Okay. Do you all get this, grade 9s? All happy? Any questions? Before we get to the exercises, sorry. In the block, there's a little summary of basically what you can expect. Like I said to the other class, I cannot ask you time signatures that you haven't done. So if you go back to the previous page where we were on the previous lesson, what are the time signatures that you can get asked? 2-4, 3-4, 4-4, 3-8, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2. That's it. Do not go and invent time signatures that we have not done. There are loads of more time signatures we haven't done. 12-8, 9-16, 6-4. Don't go and break your head around it. I may not ask them to you. And I won't be that cruel. Or would I? No, I won't. So, stick to those. Don't go and invent things that you don't know yet. Okay?
Yes, yes.
So, if you look at the block, you'll see the reverse of what I wrote down here. So, the value of a crotchet is the same as 2 quavers, which is the same as a quaver triplet. A minim broken into 2 will give you 2 crotchets, which has got the same value as a crotchet triplet. The semibrief split in half will give you 2 minims or a minim triplet. There's also a quaver split in half with 2 semiquavers, and the same value is a quaver triplet, a semiquaver triplet. Okay, does it make sense? Right, so there are other ways they can ask this, and you're going to tell me what. So to me, but you said it's 3 notes in the time of 2, but now there aren't 3 notes. Why not? So, they could write something like this. like I said, it's like an equation in maths. You have to simplify it and then you look at the bigger picture. So, what do you see here? A quaver, quaver rest, quaver in a triplet. Do you agree that that in value is the same as that?
Yep.
Then you write that.
Yes.
And then you can simplify it. Okay? They can write this. You just look like a face there for a second. What does it mean? Quaver. A quaver split in half. And a quaver. So it's actually just once again 3 quavers in a triplet. Value-wise. That won't sound like this, obviously. But just to make it simpler, simplify it into 3 notes of equal value. Does it make sense? Does it get a little bit more difficult now? No. You must try and write things, 3 things with the same value. Let's just put this together in a crotchet. Value is still a crotchet. Okay? This one is a little simpler. Still. One crotchet. Okay? Let's quickly go through some of your questions on page 11. Let's look at the very first one. Tell me, in musical terms, what is it that you see at question 1A?
Crotchet.
There's a crotchet, good.
3 quaver triplet.
A quaver triplet.
And a crotchet and a quaver being
Triplet. Okay. So, do we have to simplify the crotchet? No, leave it right there. Do we need to simplify the triplet? Okay, what are you going to write above that triplet?
2 quavers.
2 quavers or a crotchet. Do that. What are we going to write for the second triplet? We're going to try and find 3 values that's got the same value as those 2.
3 quavers.
3 quavers in the triplet, yes, which will give you a crotchet. Now, what is your simplified version? What do you see?
3 quavers.
Yeah? 3? Yep, you're right. Say it. Yes, what can read? 3 crotchets. You see 3 crotchets as your simplified version. So your time signature is 3, 4. Easy enough? Let's do another one. Label. What do you see at number E? Yep. Yes. Phone a friend. Oh, he doesn't have airtime. What toilet paper isn't answering? Yes. Minim raised and okay, but they are in a triplet, right? So you've got a triplet consisting out of a minim and a crotchet raised, and a triplet consisting out of a minim raised and a crotchet. Do you see that the value is actually exactly the same? Right. So minim, crotchet, triplet. Which 3 values that's equal will make up this triplet? Crotchets. Do you see that? The wrong side. So do it again. So what is the simplified version of that? A minim. What is your simplified version of E? What do you see if you simplify each of the triplets?
2 minims.
2 minims. What is your time signature?
2 2.
2 2. All I'm asking is, do not rush. Don't go, oh, I can do this. And then, because that's what the other class just said. Work out your triplet, write a simplified version of it, then look at your bigger picture for the whole bomb. Okay? Any questions? Right, cool. Your homework is just page 11. Just want to see that we get that done, and then we'll carry on with more. Okay? So homework just page 11. Cool, off you go.